This is the Donut SMP, Minecraft's largest SMP, and today I'll be showing you the 3 easiest but at the same time very effective and productive money making methods on the server. Alright, so this is the first method called the axolotl method, and to be able to do this method you need to find a lush cave. So as you can see, there's this cave with this huge lush cave right there, and there's also this like a river space, and this is where I usually like get all the axolotls and stuff. So I also place like these doors and stuff so I can like stop and get some air. So how does this method usually work? First you need to buy like these like water buckets. I just recommend buying normal buckets and then grabbing the water since this is a little cheaper. But what you want to do is you just want to swim around and try to find as many axolotls as you can. Okay, there we go, I just found one. There we go. Let's also grab this one, and I think there's another one right there. Also, please consider subscribing since this is my first video on this channel and it would mean a lot to me. Okay, so far these are all the axolotls that we found. So now what you want to do is you want to go to /auction and check the prices for the axolotls. Alright, so right now they're at 90k, which is quite a lot. Sometimes they're at 30k, sometimes they're at like 400k. My friend once sent me a snap of it being like at 500k. So the prices change literally every day. Yesterday when I was playing they were 90k, like basically the same price. Right now they're maybe a little bit lower, but yeah. Oh, and then 89k, usually try to go for the lowest price on the auction. So if the lowest one is 89k, then just do 89k because it's like a higher chance that they will be bought like faster, and then you just basically enlist all of them. It does take a while for them to get bought, but yeah. The second method is called tree farming. The point of this method is that you grow trees and sell the leaves and logs. But to actually be successful in this method, you need to sell a specific type of trees that is more valuable than the others. That's why we're going to connect it to the axolotl farming method and use those azalea trees. Alright, now moving on to the second method, which is the tree farming. So what you want to do is you want to dig out like an area around this size and like place some grass blocks. Then you want to go to the azalea tree place and then like just get these like trees. Oh god, I'm gonna die, bro. Okay, there we go, I'm still alive. And you want to plant them here. Then you want to grab this special powder. There we go. There we go. Once the trees have grown, you just want to maybe like dig around with your hand to see if any other of those trees drop. Okay, once the tree has dropped, you want to buy some shears and like start just like breaking all of these blocks. Then you want to take an axe and also break the logs with it. And after you have all of it, you have this flowering azalea leaves and you have the normal ones. Now the flowering ones are a little bit more expensive, but what you want to do is you just want to keep farming until you get to the stack. Okay, now you just want to check the auction for the azalea leaves. Okay, so one stack is around 275,000. I have one stack and basically almost half, and I have half a stack of flowering azalea. So we could just go and sell this for 270, 275. Sell 275k. There we go. It does take a little bit of while to sell, but it eventually does sell out. For example, overnight I made around $1 million just from it because I was farming it a little bit yesterday. Also from the trees you can sell the logs. Okay, so a stack of it's like 20k. You can just like, yeah, you can just sell it and make a little bit of extra. Then I guess that'd be good. Just like an extra 20k. Alright, now if we're going back to our water base, another money making method is just like killing these octopus. I'm not even sure how they're called, but the like things that drop from them, you know, these like coloring things that people use to make their like boards brighter. I don't even know what they're called, bro. They're also quite expensive because they're rare. So you just want to kill the octopus and grab their glow ink sack. You could just go and grab that one. Yep, there we go. Now we got 5 of them. There we go. Now we have 7 in total. That guy keeps running away from me. Yeah, that's the part I hate about them. They just keep running away from you. There we go. Okay, yeah, sometimes they just don't. Oh no, never mind. He did drop something. It's down there. Okay, now I have 10 in general. You can see also there are like quite a lot of axolotls. So that's like a good way to farm. But yeah, now I have 10 in general. Alright, but now we have the glowing sack. Check the prices. And one is around 40k. Meaning that 10 would be around 400k. Well, you know what? We're gonna use the professional marketing method and make it $3.99, bro. I'm a genius. Alright, there we go. We just practically made 400k from like 10 minutes of, like 3 minutes of farming. Quite easy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want more videos like this, please consider subscribing since this is my first ever video. And bye bye.